news. This is the Herd Line News.
Okay, there's an update to the LeBron Twitter post. Remember I told you earlier that he put something up on Twitter after beating the Knicks by 3 points?
Yeah, I like that.
Except for the fact that they had to come back and be down by 23.
I love this picture.
Yeah, it said, "You're welcome. I'm the king, king of New York, my favorite playground. Strive for greatness."
Yeah.
Massive, massive trolling. Well, now there's a response.
Oh, my God, from who?
Enes Kanter. He tweeted back, "We already have a king. It's Kristaps Porzingis," which I love. I like this. This is great. And I really love how the Knicks are rallying around each other.
Yeah.
This is good.
It is good. And it's, now, for the record, I've been wrong plenty of times, but have you noticed when you watch the Knicks last night, and they're not a great team, but when you take Melo out, have you noticed how they feel like a team? Now,
Sure.
they're a limited team. But this is my concern. Paul George and Westbrook, by the way, have you been watching them? Mm-hmm. They're fine. Paul's been playing great. Melo's going to be the disruptor. I love the fact they got rid of Melo, and New York feels there's an energy about this team.
Sure.
They definitely need another score. That they do.
Well, for New York, that's fine. That doesn't mean that Carmelo is just terrible and is a cancer to any team that he's on.
Kind of.
It just didn't work with New York, with the rest of the roster that they had.
All right.
But speaking of the teamwork, I really love this as well. So last night during the game, Frank Ntilikina, excuse me, that's a really hard name.
French guard, good player, nice young player.
He kind of collided with LeBron as LeBron was going up to dunk, and afterwards kind of shoved LeBron, and then LeBron looked like he was going to come back at him.
Yeah.
But then Enes Kanter stepped in.
Right.
I loved all of this.
Yeah,
They're backing up their guy.
So
and Jeff Hornacek also loved this. After the game, he said he was really proud of Ntilikina.
It's good, a young kid to stand up to, the best player in the league. So, I was happy for Frank to get an opportunity to get out there and play and show him, you can say whatever you want, but I'm going to still be here and be here for many years. And, and then he had his teammates backing him up. So that was great.
I think it says a lot about a guy, especially if he's a rookie and he's able to kind of give a little shove to the best player in the game.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a lot of confidence in the fact that his teammates were there to rally around him.
New York's history in basketball is tough. It's a little bit like Detroit. Yeah, the Knicks have not. I mean, if you go back to the Knicks teams, Anthony Mason, the late Anthony Mason couldn't shoot. Charles Oakley couldn't shoot. John Starks couldn't really shoot. Larry Johnson was a really good player. Kenny Skywalker wasn't a great shooter. The Knicks basketball history, the Lakers have been flashy and fun. The Knicks have been tough. This is the Knicks brand in basketball. It's a tough brand. I liked it.
Also, what does it say about LeBron that he's so angry?
Oh, I think he's just screwing off. I think this whole thing is just a big game.
He's got to prove himself still. That's the thing about LeBron. He's always got to prove himself, which I guess, hey, if that's your motivation, then good for you. And finally, after the loss to the 49ers, Ben McAdoo is now admitting that the effort from the team is not always there, because previously he was saying he didn't think that was the issue, but now he's changing his mind.
I felt the desire to finish, and that needs to get better. That needs to show up on a more consistent basis. We're in position to make plays. Our desire to finish needs to be consistent.
Yeah.
Is that, I don't know.
Yeah, I thought it was, this is why I'm going to defend Hugh Jackson in Cleveland. Everybody wants to run Hugh Jackson out of this league now. Cleveland's limited. Did you watch that game against Detroit? They played their ass off.
Right.
Okay, they have no playmakers. I mean, if you play hard, not every 0-16 or 1-15 team is the same. The Giants have more talent than San Francisco right now. That was embarrassing. Cleveland, under Hugh Jackson, is in games against teams they can compete with. Mm-hmm. So, just be very careful about running coaches out. You tell me where you're going to find a guy with more offensive acumen than Hugh Jackson in this league. And I still think McAdoo can coach. I just think he's a 2, not a 1. He's a coordinator.
And honestly, if I was one of the guys on the Giants, I don't know that I would want to put it all out there. I wouldn't want to risk getting hurt for this kind of season.
Yeah, football, you got to kind of do. You don't have a choice. The game's so fast and violent.
But it could be the end of your career.
It's the end of your career if you don't play hard. Then you get smoked. This game,
you're getting smoked anyways.
Yeah, you can't. Football, if you go on a field, it is so fast. If you're not playing at a high speed, you will get trucked. You'll get run over and hurt. Christine, the news.
Well, that's the news.
And thanks for stopping by.
The Herd Lie News.
Okay, let me give you an update